Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Um, Obviously today is my day that I get to pick whatever I want to upload, and today I'm doing another Nick Brawl All-Star analysis type thing. Now I don't know what I'm going to call this series, but for the remainder of the time spent between now and until the game releases, I'm going to go through most characters if I have enough time, which I think I will, right? There's like 5 weeks, 6 weeks until the game actually does come out. I think I will go through everybody, kind of talk about how I feel about them. And the main reason I want to do this is one, I want to see if I can change anybody's minds about maybe playing this game. And if you are going to play these games, you should tell me and tell me who you think you're going to play. But if you have no idea who you're going to play, hopefully my little analysis here can help you pick which one you want. And obviously, if we're going to start doing this, we should probably start from the beginning. Start with SpongeBob, the icon of Nickelodeon at this point. Who knew a little show about a little sponge would got so popular? It's the reason I know about Nickelodeon. I watched SpongeBob all the time when I was younger. Since, well, I was 10? Maybe I stopped because YouTube and all that was taking up most of my times than actually watching TV, which is probably what's happening more and more as time goes on. So, let's watch the SpongeBob Spotlight. I'll talk about what I think about him, his moves, and what do I think about him. SpongeBob I liked in the first game. I liked him a lot, honestly. He was a fun character, very fast. Since a lot of the moves were just basically the same thing and everything was really fast, he was pretty good with his like side air and stuff. But let's look at the new SpongeBob. Let's see how SpongeBob has changed.
Armed with fearsome karate capabilities, bubble-blowing expertise, and his trusty hydrodynamic spatula with port and starboard attachments, SpongeBob has all the tools you'll need to thrive in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2.
Yeah, look at that.
SpongeBob is an all-rounder
So it looks like
type.
he keeps his speed. His speed seems like to be a key thing that happens in all of these. He is, or at least his ground speed like that. He is still pretty fast. It looks for like skins. We got the I am number one hat. Mr. Oh my god, I can't remember the name. It's right there on top of my head. Looks like another skin for Patrick. The Mermaid Man costumes with the slippers, that's awesome. This is very nice. I like seeing that they actually did take in consideration costumes for this game, which was a really like horrible thing in the last. It looks like they revamped what the old ones had too from the first game, because this is the I am number one hat that SpongeBob did have in the first one, which these were like all the costumes. They weren't really costumes in my opinion. Got Squidward right here. I think that's all we've seen so far. That looks trippy.
Tools you'll need to thrive in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. SpongeBob is an all-rounder type character with a straightforward moveset perfect for beginners, or even
I love that jab. I don't know what's so weird about it. It just doesn't look natural. I think it's just that it doesn't move
the
forward.
straightforward moveset perfect for
Just
beginners,
clapping.
or even experienced players who just like to make the most out of simple tools. His
Okay.
light up and down attacks are
Forward air,
great
back
for
air.
launching and juggling opponents
Soup
until it's
anchor
time to
arms.
start using his aerials. Most noteworthy of his aerials are his up air, which has a wide arc and pops opponents upwards, and his forward.
What was his up air in the other one? That's kind of similar, I think. No. What was his up air? Oh yeah, it was. It was like a kick. Yeah, it was a kick. Roughly the same way. They do a lot of stuff with his legs. I guess for good reason. He does got that shrimpy leg. There it is. This is from the movie. He's got the visor and everything. Where he says, "I'm a goofy goober."
Most noteworthy of his aerials are his up air,
His
which has a wide
karate.
arc and pops opponents upwards, and his forward air, which has a
He looks
powerful
like he could be. It looks like he can combo pretty easily. He looks like he's pretty good air momentum, and has a lot of moves that kind of just hit in a wide range.
spiking sweet spot.
Yeah. Got a
Once
nice
you're ready to
spike.
end your combo, his side and up charged
That's
air
a
attacks are
neutral
great
attack.
choices at high percents.
Damn, look at
On the
that.
subject of charged attacks,
Like his moves are just big.
it's quickly worth mentioning that every character has 3 on the ground
You do it
and
like
3 in the air.
this.
SpongeBob has
Reach
relatively
blower.
short range
See, like,
and
that's
isn't the
fun.
fastest character by any means, so he mostly has to rely on his neutral special, Bubble Blow,
Okay.
to take control of the stage and find an opening.
Kept his bubble from
His
the
side
last
special,
game.
Fishbowl Strike, can also be a solid approach option thanks to its surprising speed and an ability to.
So they got rid of the chomp from the first game special, which was a chargeable move that would hit from a far range if you charge the longer you charge it. And it looks like they gave him this fishbowl strike, which is I'm guessing the fishbowl he wears when he goes to Sandy's house, since he also has like the little karate gloves up
absorb
there.
a small amount of damage before getting knocked out of the attack.
Okay.
Additionally,
So you
Fishbowl
could probably take like a projectile.
Strike can be used as a recovery tool to get a little bit closer to the stage before using
that's also his down special in the air.
Up special.
Okay.
This move does a good job of covering SpongeBob's head while it's out. But
Or would that be
keep
a
in
side
mind,
special?
you can only grab the ledge towards the end, so don't aim too high.
That might be a side special.
In the event that your aim is slightly off, maybe try spending some of your slime meter to cancel the move
taunt,
and air dodge to safety.
which I think they have more taunts in this game. So
or better yet, if you're craving something a little more advanced, try canceling the move offensively into an air strong. Or even better yet, cancel it into his down special, Chef Flip, and combo that into a finisher. If you land a hit with Chef Flip, you can cancel the move immediately by jumping.
That might be a down there.
For those fancy looking combos.
They probably said it though.
And as a nice bonus, it can also redirect projectiles.
That's nice.
If you're just looking for a place to find your sea legs, SpongeBob is a great place to start. Once you get comfortable with the game's mechanics and SpongeBob's own tools, see where your
he has that leg spit from the first game.
imagination
But it looks like a heavy
leads
attack. Doesn't look like doesn't look like his normal attack anymore. Okay, that's Spongebob. Spongebob. Why is there?
If you're just looking for
okay, thank you. So I think a lot in the first game he was a lot like Mario. At least a lot of people said that. Like he said, it's a very all-arounder. It's obviously going to be an easier pick for the beginning players, just because SpongeBob's probably going to be the main face of this. Let's be honest. Nickelodeon, they always use SpongeBob.
All amount of damage before getting knocked out of the attack.
Promotional art.
Additionally,
he looks good. He doesn't look like he's the lightest character, which I would expect from SpongeBob. But like he got hit by Patrick,
can be used as a recovery tool to get.
He didn't go really far. Obviously, they don't show damage and how much damage. I'm guessing it was at 0. But that still ain't far. I really like the references in
SpongeBob has
like the leaf blower. They actually use like him getting like sucking up the water, which they didn't do any of that in the first game. Like look at that. It shows more personality trait to SpongeBob himself.
SpongeBob has relatively short range and isn't the fastest.
The Merman costume, and then what was the other one? We are
to thrive in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. SpongeBob is an all.
I like his walk, very jolly little fella. The clap is nice. I really like the fishbowl mode. Let me see if
great
it
for
says
launching and most out of simple tools. Players who
it's
just
going
perfect for
to
beginners
be
or even experienced. Great for launching and juggling opponents until it's time to start using his aerials.
Talk about the anchor arms,
most noteworthy of his aerials are his up air, which has a wide arc and pops opponents upwards, and his forward air, which has a power flare, which has
what his fish
ready to end your combo
is
up
supposed to
is
be.
at high percent.
Let me pause it so I don't have to keep listening to him talk. Oh, imagination. We have this. Oh, this was pretty nice to hear.
It's quickly worth mentioning that every character has 3 on the ground and 3 in the air.
Yeah, so they have 3 heavies in the air and then 3 heavies on the ground, which is like the first game. Which, oh, okay, so that means that like that split kick is not a heavy then, because I'm guessing they showed them all right there.
Character has 3 on the ground.
So, I'm guessing imagination's up, this is side, the other one's down. I had to take a good guess. I'm trying to, where did it go? Maybe I should just do this instead, because this would probably help me a little bit more. Was it after that? Oh, yeah, it definitely was. Oh, yep, here it was.
So he mostly has to rely on his neutral special, Bubble Blow, to take control of the stage and find an opening.
That's nice.
His side special, Fishbowl Strike.
Side special, okay. And then what did it say for Bubble Blow? Neutral special?
Opening.
Yeah,
his side special.
Neutral. Which I think, that is a little creepy. I think now they also have down special is probably the patty flip. Yeah, okay. We mapped that out now. So down special is patty flip, which looks like to be a projectile returner, which doesn't look like it like directly returns it back towards the enemy, because they showed off SpongeBob doing bubble and it flipped upwards. So you can't do like a tennis match between two, which that would be pretty funny. But so it looks like he just flips it up.
If you're just looking for a place to find your sea legs, SpongeBob is a bonus. It can also redirect projectiles.
It's a move that's instantly able to go into another move. Yeah, I think SpongeBob's gonna be a really heavy comboer because of all the stuff he has. Very fast, very big. A lot of things kind of reach
If
pretty
you're just looking
far.
for a place to find your sea legs,
His up
SpongeBob
air,
is a great
like
place to
that.
start. Once you get comfortable with the game's
I don't know
mechanics,
if the up B would be super good. I don't know how much they buffed up B since, or up special since the first game. Because the first game, none of the up Bs would be able to kill. None of them at all. But since, you know, they are making it new, hopefully maybe the specials can have a little bit more impact. But yeah, I think he would be, if I had to put in like a tier list, I think upper B. I don't think he would be directly A, but I think he's still pretty high up there. And we'll look at one more. I think we'll look at Patrick, which I think they showed off Squidward before Patrick. Yeah, we'll look at Patrick since, you know, they're
Starfish
friends.
is back and ready to throw down.
And they're already instantly starting with
Today's
a fun
characters
little reference. I'm guessing this is special or super since everything back here is all purple and stuff.
spotlight will be going over none other than
Maybe?
Patrick.
I don't know actually because that's kind of
Spotlight will be going over
unique for almost every single character to have where they're like where he's getting squished. And oh look, here's his little ice cream hat thing. Little P
for
on
none
there.
other than
I
Patrick
already think I
Star.
remember seeing this episode. I don't remember what they
Patrick
call it.
is a pretty traditional grappler,
This is my secondary, by the way. This is probably who I'm gonna play next. I'm kind of
all things considered. Slow, heavy,
That's
and
fun.
mostly limited in range, but once he gets his hands on you, you're in for a
Mermaid
world
Man.
of hurt.
Barnacle Boy duo.
Patrick boasts some of the most powerful throws and strong attacks in the game, and his side special Hug Driver will have you
Yes,
thinking twice
sir.
about hiding behind your
I
block.
wonder if they're gonna keep Hug Driver the same as the first game, because the first game, Hug Driver is a suicide move, but it lets you win. So if you're both down a stock, you're Patrick, do Hug Driver, kill him off the edge, you win. I'm guessing they're gonna keep it like that, and I'm hoping they do, because that's super fun to do, and it looks like it's a little faster than it was in the first game. The first game it was super slow.
And his side special Hug Driver will
doesn't
have
look
you
like-
thinking twice
yeah,
about
like-
hiding
like-
behind your block. Thinking
don't
twice
know.
about hiding. Side special Hug Driver will have you thinking twice about hiding
Because like
behind
he
your block.
moves, and then he
To help
does
him get
it,
past projectiles,
it might be a
disjoints, and
little
those
quicker.
notorious
And also
platform
like how he's
campers,
scared.
joints, and
They're
those
very
notorious
Luigi
platform
vibes.
campers, Patrick's light up air table flip is a
This was super needed for Patrick, honestly. He only had physical moves in the first game, and they're short. Because look at those stubby arms and legs. He wasn't really able to get really close to most people, which hurt him a lot, and that's the reason why he was mostly everybody's definitive pick of
versatile
worst
tool that
character.
covers a generous amount of space and can force people
That's
back
another
to the
reason why I
ground.
would play him.
His down
Oh, there's another costume up there. Look at that. That's super nice. He's got blue pants, and he's also tan. I feel like that's a reference to something, and I can't remember it, and I hate myself for it. Like, it looks familiar. It looks like the family members. Also, is that Plankton?
ground.
Oh, I don't think it's supposed to be there. I never realized that. Why? It's like it's just floating there, dude. What the heck? Yeah, he's just floating there. I just wanted to look at this, but yeah, he's just up there.
To the ground.
Okay. Bye,
His
Blake.
down special, Counter Slam, also does what you'd expect
This
from
is
the
also
name.
very good.
He
Give him
counters
a
an attack.
counter. It fits him a lot, and it also utilizes the move that they had in the first game, which was it's another grab in the first game, and you could click the button how many times you want to slam him.
And slams
This
his
is a lot
opponents. If you do it with
But
a bit of
this
a
is
running
where-
start and jump into the air,
this is where it
you can
looks
also
fun.
take advantage of the
If you have someone that's projectile spamming, look at this guy. He's out for blood. It's
projectiles your
gonna
opponent
send you,
leaves
dude.
around the field
And
to
it
get
does
a nice
attack,
burst of
and you
speed to
can,
close the
you know,
gap
do all
between
like crazy combo shit with the slime meter, which I can't wait. And that is a beautiful picture. That is a beautiful picture, and I might take that.
you. Patrick's other specials include his double lariat, which is
My
a
name's
fantastic
not
get
Rick.
off me attack that is also much larger and gains armor when enhanced with slime.
Nice.
The aforementioned Hug Driver also is granted armor through the slime version.
Okay,
Patrick's up
yeah,
special will
there
grab
you go.
a
They showed it off a lot better here.
Patrick's up special
Let's
Hug
see.
Driver also is granted
I
armor
want
through
to
the
see.
slime version.
I think it's a little faster.
The aforementioned Hug Driver also is granted armor through the slime version. Patrick's
It
up
looks like it's
special will
faster,
grab
and you can
opponents as
give it
he's
armor
traveling,
through slime,
but
which I
besides
think
that,
is gonna
he's
be
completely
a very
vulnerable
useful
and
tool
doesn't
for
go
that
super
move.
far.
To
Altogether,
guarantee a
his
kill.
recovery is
But I need to
unfortunately
see
a
if it's
bit
actually gonna let you win. If it lets you win, that's actually gonna be kind of broken.
lackluster. So you might find yourself spending a bit of meter for an air
And then,
dodge
yeah,
or
that's his
enhanced up
problem
special.
too. Up B is not good.
Each of Patrick's strong
In both
attacks
games.
packs a serious punch, and many of them include additional special properties. For example, his
Metal
charged upper,
buns.
Star Spin, gives him a small
That is
vertical
super
boost which
good.
can help his otherwise weak
And I
recovery. His
like how this looks,
charged downer
right?
is a powerful spike that also grabs the ledge.
Like the first game, there was like nothing momentum based in my opinion. There
Can
was
help
really
his
nothing.
otherwise weak recovery.
But this,
His
like, it
charged
gives you a little
downer is a
hop, it
powerful
gives you a
spike
little
that also
boost,
grabs
it
the
lets you
ledge,
float in
preventing
the
you from
sky a little
overshooting.
bit.
While his
There was
grounded
nothing
down
like
attack,
that in the first
Steel
game,
Buns,
except for like
is a
Aang's
powerful
down
counter
special.
attack where Patrick leaps into the air and comes crashing down on his opponents. He leaps high enough to dodge some attacks and grabs, and
I
even
love
lands
the
on
metal
top of
buns.
platforms.
That's funny.
Being a grappler means playing slow,
I like
careful.
that too. I like how it goes up a platform. Like it's guaranteed to do that. At least I'm guessing most platforms are probably going to be same level from the ground. Be able to do that because I don't know why.
And knowing how
I
to
just
get
love
inside your
things
opponent's head.
comboing like that.
Maybe things that Patrick himself isn't the best at doing. Nevertheless, he has all the tools necessary to make that game plan effective.
Yes,
If you have the brains
sir.
to compensate for Patrick's lack thereof, or just want to swing and hit hard and not
That
worry too much
chomp.
about combos,
This is another reason I want to play him. I love drop kicks for no absolute reason.
want to swing and hit hard and
Just look at him, dude. Oh my god.
not worry too much
He's
about
getting
combos or
fucking
execution,
boned out
definitely give him a try.
And there's some there's so many different moves, and it makes the characters feel so much more unique than the first game. And the cool thing, if you don't know, they're actually gonna give out a special Patrick costume if you pre-order the game. So if you're thinking about getting the game, you should probably pre-order it if you want to also play Patrick. But I saw this today. It looks like, yeah, 10 a.m. It says our release date will be moving slightly as the team looks to putting finishes Texans on Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, which is the best thing to do. Um, any game developer should always do this. They should always do. They should always, if their game is not complete, they should always push it back. And the first game had such a crazy deadline, or like when they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna release it now. I don't think they actually said when they're gonna release the game, but yeah, it's 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 fun. It's very fun that they're doing this. It just guarantees that they're trying to actually make the game into what they want it to be, not what will sell the fastest or what will catch the most eyes of people. And I think that's a problem with the first one. The first one had so much hype behind it that the game developers are like, all right, we need to push this out now. We need to push this out. There's gonna be so many people are gonna buy it, and we can finish the touches after, which is never a good motto because then your game looks like shit. No one's gonna want to play it, even when those updates do come out, and your game is a lot better, more polished and finished. And then it also makes updates feel so redundant because like if your game just had that from the beginning, our updates would be something so much more different. And it's always the thought in your head, at least for me, when it comes to updates like that. But yeah, so I think these are release dates. So November 7th, the game should be out. I don't know if that means, or for pre-order. I think it says if you make, yeah, customs will be available. All digital purchase beginning in the first week of launch, or 7th to 14th. So I think November 7th is the date for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. Digitally. If you want a physical one, you'd have to wait until December 1st. And if you want to get a retail one, pre-order it, because again, you get this elastic waistband Patrick. And who doesn't like to flex off an exclusive skin? I sure do. But yeah, that is SpongeBob and Patrick. Patrick, I think, is still going to be pretty bottom tier. I won't lie. A lot of heavy characters, a lot of characters that move kind of slow, characters that don't really have a lot of like easy goings to people. Like he has the table flip now, and he also has a counter that brings into people. So that's two things. But if you're playing a character that doesn't also have a lot of projectiles, I guess they would be up close to you. So I guess that wouldn't even matter. Yeah, I still think Patrick is still going to be a little bit of a bottom tier. A lot of the heavy characters, a lot of people that are big, usually end up being bottom tier just because they can get comboed so easily. And this looks like a very combo heavy game, so playing Plankton later is probably going to be a pain in my ass. But we take those challenges with stride, and if we win, it makes it feel even better. Next time, I think I'll look at Squidward and Plankton, unless you guys want to recommend some characters to look at, which I don't know if you guys saw what we had over here. But Raphael, this is really cool. I'm glad they kind of pointed this out. Obviously, Plankton, El Tigre, April, Neil, Donatello, Ember, Aang, Ren and Stimpy. All these characters, you should go look through their Twitter or YouTube channel because they also have everything here. But yeah, that's it. That's all from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble more about this game that I'm really hoping is going to succeed. And again, if you're going to buy the game, you should tell me who you're going to play. Who do you want to play? And I'll try to do these for the other videos that I've been doing, since the last one did pretty well actually. The one that I said that you should buy it, the reasons I gave why. So I'm happy about that. This one probably won't be crazy, but yeah, I find it fun to theorize and look at that type of stuff. But love you all. Hope you guys have a great day. Make every day a great day, and I'll catch you later. Peace.